For this particular story, one of my good friends that has come out of the arts ministry meeting was Rick Diedrich. He and I hit it off fairly quickly, and we became good friends. But how did Rick get involved in the arts ministry?
Well, the story begins really with my husband's talent. Had it not been for his incredible artistry, I don't know that we ever would have gotten to River Glen. Through the buses and some prodding for probably the better part of a year to get us to the church, we were a little resistant. Not because we had any kind of resistance to church itself, just we wanted to find the right church home, and we had been exploring for a while, and so the invite to come to join the band with the arts ministry was really the hugest blessing in disguise.
So Rick came and checked it out. We started talking. So we became friends pretty quick, and he joined the band, started coming to rehearsals, started getting on the schedule, started playing more, and then he started getting his wife Mary Kay to come to church, and of course their two daughters. Mary Kay and my wife Angela started becoming friends. They started taking their Nia dance classes together, and having a lot of conversations, I assume, about Rick and myself, among other things. What do women talk about? I don't know. Well, and then of course the four of us became friends. We started hanging out and doing things together outside of church, and obviously, eventually we had formed a small group with some other arts ministry people, and then eventually some other people who served in different areas of the church. It was a no-brainer to invite our friends Mary Kay and Rick to the small group meetings on Sunday evenings.
Group is a little intimidating when you first enter, especially when you're in a room full of people that have built relationships with one another and you're coming in as a bit of the outsider, but it certainly doesn't take long to, get past that feeling of insecurity, and just the church family, the welcoming, the sense of commitment and desire to really make you part of that family is it's pretty moving, and we have built some just incredible friendships and learned things about one another, I think about ourselves, about our family, that have really helped us grow and mature.
One of the great things about being in a small group was the immediate connection and overwhelming sense of security that we had with everyone in that group. That was a big sense of trust, that we didn't just want to walk around and say, hey, Mike has kidney failure, you want to give us a kidney? It's just not a very comfortable conversation to have. But through the prayer requests and talking about it in our group, we really developed these relationships that we felt comfortable bringing it up and talking to our group about it.
Being a nurse and understanding what the Nicloys and Mike in particular, and not just Mike, his family. I mean, this affected Angela, his parents, his church family. I mean, it was really something powerful because of his connection with people. And I think that's what resonated the most with me, and just understanding the risks and the benefits through my healthcare background.
She asked Angela for the packet of paperwork that you had to fill out to get your consideration through the transplant department at Freighter. And she said to me, I said, are you sure you want to do this? This is obviously, because you're a nurse, this is a big deal. And you need to discuss this with your family, and obviously. And she said, Mike, I am tired of seeing you feeling miserable. I'm tired of seeing you feel tired all the time. I'm tired of seeing you not be able to play drums at church on Sundays, and frankly, Rick loves playing bass when you're playing, and I'm sick of not being able to see that happen. To paraphrase, she said, this is pretty much a no-brainer for me. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna go all the way with it.
It really was like Mike said. It was kind of a no-brainer. I remember distinctly, tongue-in-cheek, standing in front of the donuts, actually, at River Glen, and saying, if you ever need a kidney, let me know. And I wasn't kidding, and it's not because I took it lightly, but I think it's because I realized that God gave me the gift of health and put me in that place for a reason. And, you know, so many of us struggle to figure out who we are and what our purpose is in life. And to me, that was it. I was brought to River Glen and developed these friendships because of Mike and his need. And that was the end of the story for me.